What's the point of this life shit? What's the point of it? We do all this suffering. We do all this. We cause ourselves so much pain. For what? What's the whole point of our existence? What's the whole point of it? I really want you to sit here and think about it. I feel like it's to be here. It's to be in the present moment. It's to really realize how beautiful this life really is. And I'm just looking outside right now. I'm looking outside the window. And I'm just seeing all the beautiful things there is about this world. You can hear it, the birds chirping in the background. The wind blowing. Dancing. For me, it's about learning how to remove so many of the layers of fear that I've added onto my soul, onto my heart. I'm not necessarily saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that, I feel like we need to come back to terms with ourselves. We need to come back to our center and realize why we're here. And fear, like I mentioned before, the layers of fear, I feel like the fear really can, I feel like that if you continue to live in fear, that you will not accomplish a lot of the things that you would like to do, or that you would like to, the challenges that we set with ourselves, that, just being disciplined with ourselves, anything that falls under that category. I feel like if we continue to live in fear and act out of fear, it's gonna stop you from doing a lot of things, and fear can knock you off of your path. But it's not about, I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to say, because you can't really just always be happy. You can't always not live in fear. Fear is natural, it's a natural thing. So what do you do with that fear? Overthinking is fear, and being very emotional when you don't really need to have any emotion sometimes. Sometimes no emotion is better, because you're being, you're being present. Like, nothing really matters at the end of the day. Nothing truly does matter, because the earth, it's always moving. Everything's always changing. So, I've come to terms to realize, that when I'm not really looking for things, I guess I could say, or expecting something to happen, the less I started to worry less about what's happening on the outside, and really focus on my mental, focus on what's making me happy, focus on my soul, I really just started to realize, like, nothing really matters. And everything is all energy. How are you projecting your energy this day? Every day is what you make it, is what I'm getting at. Sorry if I feel like I'm all over the place. I've been taking a while to really take a step back, and I haven't really recorded on camera. I'm not saying that it was a fear. I feel I just let the fear knock me off. The fear of not achieving my goals, the fear of not becoming the person that I need to be, the fear of not doing the things that I need to do, and I don't know. It was a great lesson to learn, because I feel like we all need that push off of our path sometimes. Every day is not about being perfect. It's not about always being happy. It's not about always, having everything figured out. It's just being able to show up the next day and to enjoy that day. Yeah, you might have work, you know, but you put yourself in that situation and that you are giving that thing your energy because it gives you something back. I feel like you need to learn to appreciate that cycle. It's a process. You know, you give to receive. So, like with your job, you're giving your energy, your time. In return, you get money. I mean, if you want to change that, if you don't like that truly, then you have to change that energy source. Instead of going to your job, now you can put this energy towards putting something that your purpose feels called to do, that your soul feels called to do. Make music, play the guitar, play the piano. You can do whatever you choose to do in this life. And at the end of the day, everybody's still human. But it's more action than thought. You know, if you really want to take control of your life, it's getting present. It's coming back to the present moment now, here. And then acting based off of decisions from a clear mind. You know what I mean? That's just what I mean. I don't know. I feel like we all know what we want in life. We all know what we aspire to be or what we want to have. Or even if you don't, that's okay. It's just today's just not the day that you're meant to discover that thing. So I really feel like you should be patient with yourself. Oftentimes we're not patient with ourselves. We feel like we have to rush, and we feel like we have to worry about how we're going to get this thing, or when are we going to get this thing, or when are we going to get this person. I feel like it will show up when you're present, when you're actually worrying about yourself, when you're actually separating yourself from your problem, because you are not your problem. You are not your situation. You are not the thing that's causing you so much pain. You're your own person. And you're a beautiful person. Regardless of what you go through. Regardless of all the pain that you went through, all the suffering, at the end of the day, you are still a beautiful person. And you are such a blessing. You mean something to this world. You bring value to this world. So, all right, Brody. Yeah, be smooth. Have a good day.
I'm here, man.
Okay. You work today? You work today?
No, I'm off today.
I bet. You bring value to the world. Just that little interaction. And oftentimes I would have cut this out, but I'm just showing that, there's times where you can make good things out of bad situations. I could have been mad that he cut into my video. I could have been mad that that I would have edited that out. But, it's those little things that you can start to stack on top of each other. You can step on top of each other. So, like I'm about to do right now, I'm about to stack another win on top of my day. So I'm going to go to the gym, guys. I'm in my gym fit. I just want to let you guys know I do appreciate you for watching this, and I do love you. Yeah, you're loved. I'm a streamer. I stream on TikTok. I'm going to link everything in my link tree down below. Please join the Discord. I'm sending all my updates and everything in there. We have a good community, loving community growing and flowing. I really do love you guys. Have a good one.